welcome to the Today Show, James Bay.
Thank you for having me. It's obviously wonderful, but this is... I just wish I was in Australia. Like, I've only ever had, like, just the greatest time in Australia. This is so it's ever so slightly pants, as you can understand. But thanks for having me all the same.
Now, this is going to break a few hearts, but a lot of your new music is about your long-term partner. Tell me about the album.
It is very much a kind of a tribute to this relationship that I've been in since I was a kid, really. I sort of want to say that I don't know why it took me so long. I'll tell you why it took me so long, really, to write it, because naturally I'm really quite private about this sort of thing, but there comes a moment where there's a rub between the privacy and the reality of just how vital the relationship has been and always will be to me. And then there comes a moment where it was only right to go a little bit more kind of public, at least through my music, about the gratitude I want to show.
Yeah, I absolutely love your new song, Chewin' My Heart. Tell me about it.
It's a song about just being madly in love and wanting to be so selfish with somebody and have them more and more and more, and being quite almost impatient about that. It's very kind of visceral.
The show slides away, but don't look back in anger.
On a scale of 1 to absolutely packing it, how scared were you to sing Don't Look Back in Anger in front of Noel Gallagher?
On a scale of 1 to, I was all the way the other way. I was nowhere near 1.
So you were packing it?
Absolutely. And Noel, typically, as we all know, sometimes can be a little frosty, other times can be massively friendly and wonderful. Noel said before I did it, he said, because I said, oh, well, I had something else ready, I didn't know it was just going to be you, all this stuff sounded like a bit of a wimp on live radio. And he said, well, what were you going to do? What was the other song? I said, well, it was a Carole King. Before I'd even finished, he was like, no, do my song. God. So I did it. I was terrified, but it went okay. But Noel himself was wicked.
You've toured with Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift and our boy Vance Joy as well. Do the days of playing to hundreds of thousands of people seem a million miles away right now?
Last summer, I've been on that Ed Sheeran tour. It was amazing playing to 60, 70, 80,000 people a night. And then we had 2 nights in Germany where we played on the first night, it was the same venue, played to 100,000 people. And on the second night, there was 102,000 people. Those were the 2 biggest shows Ed Sheeran has ever done, which was exciting to be around him and his energy that night, because he was just like bouncing off the walls. But it feels like a long way away now, that sort of thing. I'm so honoured to have been able to do it, especially given where we're at now. But there's no denying we all want that stuff back.
Oh, isn't he just a delight? James's new single, Chewin' My Heart, is out now. And I feel like he's got a piece of my heart. He's such a sweetheart. He's like Hugh Grant, but also he can play guitar.
Yeah. I get it.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah, he kind of looks like him and
He's sort of like a bit bumbling.
Bumbly,
yeah, he's gorgeous. Check out that new single. You're going to absolutely love it.
He's a great musician. Lovely interview.
I love that he's been with his girlfriend since he was 17.
I know, isn't that sweet?
Says
They're from the same town.
I like that.
I love it.
I
Gorgeous.
like that. And get married and have babies next.
Yeah.
You can do an update, Brooke.